You're live with Lucy Hockings on BBC World News. Tens of millions of Americans are in line to get a third dose of the coronavirus vaccine. The elderly and frontline workers could get their booster shot soon, but what about their children? With cases among young people surging to nearly 250,000 a week, we'll talk live to a specialist paediatrician. Take an adult approach to tackling global warming. That's Boris Johnson's message to world leaders at the UN.
And I'm Lucy Hockings, live with you from Berlin as Germany's election campaign enters the final straight.
These are live pictures of the erupting volcano in the Canary Islands. Lava has been incinerating everything in its path for a fifth day. In the next half hour, we'll be live in Philadelphia, Berlin, La Palma and Washington, D.C. Vulnerable Americans and those over the age of 65 are one step closer to receiving a COVID-19 booster shot. It's after the US Food and Drug Administration gave the go-ahead after weeks of internal wrangling. Final approval, though, must come for the Centre for Disease Control and Prevention. But while some adults will soon likely receive their third dose, many children haven't even had one. Now, that is despite cases in young people surging, thanks to the highly contagious Delta variant. Last week, nearly 226,000 children in the US were diagnosed with the virus, the third highest weekly count since the start of the pandemic. Children make up over a quarter of all COVID cases in the country right now. Up to 2% of those children have been unwell enough to be admitted to hospital. Let's talk to Dr. Paul Offit, who leads a frontline team at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. He's also on the FDA Vaccine Advisory Board. They make the recommendations about vaccines to the CDC, so playing a very important role at the moment. Dr. Offit, great to see you. Firstly, what's happening at your hospital at the moment when it comes to children and COVID cases?